fans here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New Orleans Saints and the Cleveland Browns.
Default.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And again, it's Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. The Browns at 10-4 on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Wow.
And that will be incomplete.
What the fuck?
They envision a much better start to this game.
Boy, this shit is poor accuracy, bro.
Failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
I just got like +5 medium, deep, and short accuracy. Oh, that was a bullshit ass pass, bro. Oh my god, they love to keep shit consistent. Why are y'all tired?
1st and 10 deep in their own
I
territory.
literally split the reps. Okay. Oh god. Go get eaten. Put that out. Listen, bro. Down for your extensions.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just
right
said.
now.
First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
To throw again on second down. Love. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on fourth down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over first and 10. On first down, it's Hawkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage. And frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Nah, Big Dave. You got trouble too?
Donovan Peoples-Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good.
Elbow screen.
7-0 game.
I take it. I will take it.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'm trying to figure out why these niggas tired, though. It's going to be amazing. It's an amazing question.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some... Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Newsom. And a return will stop right around the 25. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
They'll run on first down. It's Hawkins. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now it's Watson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes down for Deshaun Watson. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building.
Listen, man,
they're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me,
I got to get my dog his reps, man.
And take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Fuck niggas.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Love. There's Chris Olave. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Love.
Oh.
That's going to be a first down. Well done. 14-0 the score. This is the
That
NFL.
was crazy. Oh. Why they did me like that? That's crazy. Fucking Z. That breaks my heart, to be honest.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Love.
Come on.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Dang.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Oh, shit.
Well, see, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half.
Definitely outside.
The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped him well short of a first down.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Oh, wow.
And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
Oh, wow.
You've got to let the guy catch
I was
the
on the
ball.
first pass.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
But it jumped in my chest.
So 1st and 10 after a big
hey, bro, it's a learning curve. This next gen shit is not sweet.
And Chubb trying to middle here.
I tell you, bro, this shit is not sweet.
And inside the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They run again on first down. Chubb flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks,
I ain't
whatever
gonna lie
you
to you,
want
my
to
boy,
call
next
it,
gen,
7
bro,
yards
this shit
on
is
first
hell.
down. That fits the bill.
Like, facts, like, this shit is crazy,
Good run,
bro.
got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Player mechanics, the way they move, bro, this shit's easy to fuck up on here. Oh, shit, where he going? Oh, I'm ass. I am ass. I am ass. I am ass.
Take this down to the 25-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start.
But boy,
they did a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Ass. I don't like the way this look is.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And that is incomplete. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucks and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's puttered out of the house. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Evans. And the Saints are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense.
High key, that nigga runs through everything, to be honest.
Now 2 here in the first half.
Like when I say he runs through everything, bro, he runs through everything.
The only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing.
Well, I just fucking suck, so that's what this is.
It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working.
Ain't none.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And they'll get him down up past the 15. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
No cap, high key.
So that last
the game is somewhat broken.
Now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
There's a lot of bullshit that happens in this game.
To throw now, here's Love. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles.
A lot of this shit is
broken. That's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away. Pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters. But in this game, you don't want to share with the other team. Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes, if they hope to get back into this game.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll be brought down at the 27. That's a staple of this offense.
Oh, yeah, the next team catches.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective game nonetheless.
They like, you can high ball.
They don't need to run another play here.
You got a big receiver, just throw that bitch downfield.
Let's see if they do it anyway. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball
like
just
Mike
5
Evans,
times.
the Keenan Allens, Mike Williams, DK. With that motherfucker 6 feet and above and catching at least high 90s.
Back-to-back good
he's
plays.
He's from a little boy whatever DB
on 1st down. They run it again with Chubb.
Oh, I tried that hard. Let the fuck out of that.
Down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
A chance to really cap off a big first half.
This was shit shiesty.
First and goal.
It's hard to go down here. I should have just snapped the ball.
They'll run with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Like that. Yeah. It's coming from that side.
On 2nd goal, here's the option. And
yeah.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Run, bro.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, They almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Boy, just trying to run the clock out. Respect.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ready?
Once more, Gibson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain.
I keep her slept on, but I don't know how. Could have got one of the best old lines, and then
but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go.
Jalen right here.
Sometimes you just have to take it to another spot.
And
trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit is there, and just ran him down.
And he's going to be brought down short of first at about the 31-yard line.
AJ Brown,
the punt team going to need to be summoned here on
receiving coordinator.
Here comes the Saints.
Then it got Miles Sanders. He fast as shit. He didn't need to open it. And then, of course, you got
fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And what defense is Fletcher will take over 1st and 10. Darius Slade. So it's a dog-ass team, man.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
It's
hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD. And now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were
hell of a line,
in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Nah, he was cool on the Titans.
Loss of 2,
I had him
maybe
last
3
year.
on the play.
But
And
I
they'll be
didn't trade
facing
him.
a 3rd and 12. That screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it up, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Fuck. Oh, no, I should look good.
Taken in at the 22. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
They motherfucking had, what's it, Tannehill playing? I don't know why they had a young bull. He drafted him for a reason. Like, they were bullshitting.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We haven't exactly been treated to a nail biter in this one, CD.
Bro, you're literally tackled. You can't hit the ball if you're engaged in a tackle. Man, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
You can't do that. It's fucking cheating.
The better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it.
Hey, bro, he pitched the ball.
Let's just say it's been unusual.
This nigga pitched the ball, bro. You can't do that.
And
They're running a Georgia Tech offense. I hate it.
To come up with something here on third down. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 6 yards in the wrong direction.
Oh, yeah. Get out of there, boy. To the crib. Come on. To the motherfucking crib. Keep going. Come on. Oh, I need you to get there, boy. I need you to get there.
Take it at the 37.
Come on, Bird. I need you to get there, cuz.
They will take over first and 10.
Oh. That boy sprayed on that shit. Come on, Bird. Boy, I need you to
about to get started. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
66 yards on the ground for him so far.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
That was great.
Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking,
all right, good shit, bud. Way to get 7.
What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that throw, pretty
way to
impressive.
get 7, my boy.
Yards through the air. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Bro, listen, what the Dolphins did to the Ravens was some sick ass shit. You talking about playing all 4 quarters? I love it, Zach. Fuck me.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick-6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't done it to score yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling.
It's a screen.
Single point, and on the other side, the points keep
piling up. Bro.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is, don't quit competing.
The Bills some dogs, though, bro, to be honest. When niggas really living like that.
On the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that and broke off his pass rush and got back to tackle the running back.
Like that, bro.
It's great scouting and great reaction.
They'll get 3, but it leaves them with a big run here on 3rd and very long.
He definitely should be included in that talk about top 3 receivers and shit like that.
Looking to throw it.
What are they? Lawson. My boy.
Back in his own 7. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, but they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created
Jesus
an avalanche,
Christ.
and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Nope.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
I knew it. You're a dick, Zachary.
Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the first down marker, and it's a turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Y'all cart that big nigga off the field, man. Impeding progress and shit.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Your face alive.
They'll try again.
Why would you turn around?
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
You just fucked me, eh? Why would you turn around, bro?
You were surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd
I
down.
mic'd him and everything. Like, you're literally looking at
situation here.
Yeah, they've thrown for 3 touchdown passes down here. I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so. But ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show room to throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down. They'll have to throw it anyway.
4 yards, that gets them close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
Oh, shit.
Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
This could prove to be very bad.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one. I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. This will be fielded at the 17.
Don't fuck me up. Good shit. Nice way to stop the line, boy. Shit. Good shit. Niggas got names on their jerseys? Okay.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Hello.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old
my old lady, she going,
meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
I said, no, my old lady going though. She cool with them and shit.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. 83 yards rushing for now as he has been tremendous all day long.
What you getting into?
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it.
Because I thought, honestly, at first, I was going to go to the game, but we had got the times because people come, oh, they just ended up telling me that the game started at 4 and the gender reveal at 2. So I'm like, okay, bet.
First down, love to pass. And he's taken down. Back in his own
Nigga, they playing now.
Myles Garrett.
So with the game being at 2 and the gender reveal at 2, I just think my ass home.
Rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Oh, I seen that shit.
Oh. The ball's out, and this is picked up by the Browns. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why the touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now.
Facts. Late as fuck.
And they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
I'm like, when you were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be there, I'm an hour away. I'm like, what the fuck? What you talking about? You an hour away? I don't know why the hell you just ain't come over here and like just spend the day over here and then drive the Delta on the bus. You played.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
What wrong with this man?
Unfortunately, you're staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Love now to pass on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast.
That nigga drove a semi to the party, bro.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this.
Hey, know that shit, bro.
Lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances. And that
bro, it was a big-ass field, like, down the street from the party that he could have parked his shit in. Cause
and he takes this near the 25.
Cause if you leave in the party and you make a left across the street, if you're like just a little ways, but it's not too far. But it's a big ass field. He could have parked his shit in. Cause it looked like they were like, they're trying to build, like they trying to build something over there, do some construction. But that's what niggas was parking their cars at. But you know, me being me, my shit was in the cut.
For this offense, Charles, it's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
I just heard the announcer. Yeah, it was a rushing touchdown. It was a rushing touchdown.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to get this thing back.
I do not bet on these shit.
And Watson's going to throw it here. This is complete to Hawkins.
I do not. But you know, Maryland always has good defense. But Michigan, they go. They'll pull out the dub. But I don't know.
They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here, despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
I'm just trying to get there at a reasonable time, because
they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in